That's right. My dad thinks I should just give him my kid's social security number like it's no big deal. He wants to start a bank account for my little guy. It sounds harmless, but my parents are terrible at managing their finances. They have been bankrupt at least once and have been bailed out every few years by my grandparents while they were still living. When I moved out at 20, I found out they had overdue utility bills in my name. So I couldn't open any accounts for my first apartment until I paid it off for them. They took money from me as a minor while I was working at my first job and emptied $1,500 from my savings account, never paying it back to this day. I don't trust them at all. My parents have been hounding my husband and me for weeks, if not months, and we have been politely dodging it. My parents started getting upset. I politely told them that the baby already has a savings account and they can contribute to that if they like. Boy, did they flip out. They demanded the baby's social security number and started calling us names. I flat out said no at this point. I told them they didn't need a social security number to open a savings account in which the baby is the beneficiary. They countered that they did. They then proceeded to tell me my baby won't receive any money from them until they get it. I don't care. I'm pretty sure they don't have anything anyway, besides the inheritance money after my grandparents died, which they are literally smoking through. My dad even had my grandpa change his will less than 6 months before his death while showing signs of dementia. My grandpa, right before he died, asked me what my dad had him sign and showed me the new will, asking me to translate it. It left the grandkids out, and my dad was the sole proprietor, executor, and power of attorney. Everything was changed. There's no point in contesting it. My husband and I want to cut ties and move far away anyway. We could not care less about $10,000 or $15,000. It's just more ways they abuse money and positions of power. I called one of the top 5 nationwide banks in the U.S., and they said you don't need it. Either way, it's not happening. They tried to corner my husband behind my back, and he didn't budge either. The anger continues, with snide comments at every holiday so far, and the baby's birthday is coming up. I don't care. My brother gave out his kid's social security number without consent from his wife or even thinking about it. My parents say I don't trust them. No kidding. Someone with good intentions doesn't get this angry. I was not expecting this much traction on my vent about my dad. Thank you for the comments, support, and overall encouragement to stay strong and tell them to back off. Reading many of your stories and how so many of you can relate or have had your credit ruined by family has certainly cemented my plans to protect my kids' social security number at all costs. I'm sorry for those who have been permanently affected by identity and financial fraud by a close family member. I can't reply to all of you, but my heart and sympathies are with you. As for why I still have contact with my family, it is very low contact, almost no contact to be honest. We don't live that close, and they don't have active roles in our lives. We see them maybe 6 times a year at large family functions or holidays that are unavoidable. There are plenty of buffers, and they typically behave around extended family. For those questioning my lack of spine, dealing with a narcissist is like talking to a brick wall. I have been no contact before, and I have stated we would do it again without hesitation. I have a spine. I did say no. I was politely blowing them off and changing the subject, hoping they would get the hint so I could avoid the impending drama. Once they became aggressive with us, I did tell them we don't trust them. Sorry I didn't detail that enough. They don't have the social security number, nor will they ever. They can bring it up all they want. I don't care. We barely see them, and this keeps them at bay in a way we can control. If we cut them out completely, they would go nuts, try to go for grandparents' rights, and create all kinds of other drama I don't want to deal with, while dragging our whole extended family into it as well. Keeping them in a carrot-and-stick relationship and letting them think they have any control when they don't works for us. As for my nephew, he is a few months older than my child, born in the same year. I have discussed my concerns, and that's all I can do. It is their choice what to do next. I hope they freeze and monitor. My kid's social security number has been safely tucked away since it came in the mail and is not available at all. I will lock his until he's 18 after we set up a Roth IRA and a 529 plan we have already planned. Thank you for all the support, and I bid you good night.